Hi, my name is Ronald Roger Rohrohmana. I'm from Indonesia. I've been working in the development field for at least 15 years now. I started off working in international governmental organizations such as the UN. Then I worked in the non-government organizations as well, NGOs. A lot of my work focused on marginal communities. I worked on issues such as environment crimes, illegal logging. I worked with a lot of forest-dependent communities as well. And much of what I did through my work really influenced how I saw human rights and how human rights is really an important aspect in development as well. Not only talking about the personal side, but also how governments, companies, industries need to mainstream human rights into their business practices. And a lot of the framework that I'm now helping me in terms of how I develop my methodologies and see how human rights can work hand in hand with businesses is by seeing human rights as an integral part of how those businesses processes have to work. Much of this was shaped through a lot of discussions I've had with my fellow cohorts during the HRAP 2025-2026 period in Columbia University in New York, and also through the classes that I attended here and workshops as well. And I think after having spent my time here and heading back to Indonesia, it sort of gives me new hope in seeing how human rights could also be mainstreamed into business industries in Indonesia, especially Indonesia is a country with vast natural resources. It has a huge demography. Much of its demography is really dependent on those natural resources. And while there is a need to develop the country, but there is also a demand to do that development in a human rights-based approach. And I believe a lot of the issues that have occurred, the violations that have occurred, those are part of the development process. And as theories, practices of human rights converge with business practices, I think that would then create a better environment for the development of Indonesia, which is based on human rights. And I have a sense of optimism on how this would converge or how this would materialize later on. And I'm really looking forward to adapting and applying most of what I've experienced through HRAP into my daily work as a business and human rights researcher.